nerd, and once upon a time there was a cartoon named Ben 10. And that cartoon did really, really well in the ratings. So, they basically so it was destined for a sequel. But you're obviously going to have an older Ben, but if Ben's going to be more independent, his grandfather figure named Max couldn't be in the picture. So who do you get to fill that slot? I'd say this and I'd say this again. This is probably one of the smartest writing decisions that was ever done in a cartoon. They made Ben 10's nemesis, Kevin Levin, into that third spot. Why do I say this was clever? Let's see. Kevin was a jerk in the first series. In his debut, he tried to derail a train to get money with Ben, but Ben wasn't having it. And Ben 10 lost the respect of his grandfather for doing it. Making Kevin into a good guy was an insane move because, well, for starters, he's slightly older than the main team and much more well versed in plumber technology. The plumbers are the intergalactic police of the Ben 10 world. Kevin was given a father who was a plumber who Max died protecting. And as well as that, Kevin had already blown a bunch of chances with Ben. So Kevin, we didn't know if he was trustworthy at first. There was so many good episodes with Kevin Levin, and yes, part of it was Kevin wanted to have a relationship with Gwen, that's obvious. But that was a much deeper connection than a lot of people give him credit for. That was a really, really healthy relationship. As well as that, Kevin and Ben are kind of like brothers. Kevin is the older brother and Ben is the younger brother, and they both get on each other's nerves. And Kevin was the perfect person to bring on because he knows about the universe. He knows about plumber tech, and there was this episode, right? Ben 10 was in this episode, and they were tracking down a kid with the DNA of a pyronite, and that pyronite was a powerful weapon. And that pyronite kid was a plumber's child, and it'd been left a plumber's badge, which was blinking. And in that episode, Kevin disputed to Gwen that Gwen said her powers Gwen is Ben's cousin who was there for the entire original series, and Gwen, well, she said her powers came from spellbooks. Kevin said her powers came from alien ancestry on her grandpa Max's side. Guess what? He was absolutely right, even though it didn't seem like it in the episode. The amount Kevin 11 matures is incredible. Later in the season, there was a very bad creative choice made to make Ben 10 dulled down and a bit stupid. And while this was terrible for the show at large, it was great for Kevin's character because Kevin got to step up and got to call Ben out from time to time. And people forget, Kevin saved the Omniverse. There was a villain called Agrigor from the same planet as Kevin. And well, Agrigor had the power to absorb abilities just like Kevin. And Kevin knows absorbing alien DNA makes you mad. So he tried to warn Agrigor, and this was a very personal case for him. So, Kevin Levin He was going to use those aliens to absorb a celestial sapien and basically become God. Think of every god you've ever seen in any animated series beyond all those gods. So he would have taken over the Omniverse unless another celestial sapien stopped him. So Kevin absorbed Ben's Omnitrix to try and defeat Agrigor. And while Kevin was powerful enough that he was able to... How can I put this? Kevin was powerful enough with the transformation that he sacrificed himself and his sanity to stop Agrigor and leave that dimension. I think that's goated. Tell me what you think in the comments. And make sure to check out my Ben 10 video on the same subject. Ben 10 beats Goku, by the way, we are nerds.